We had everything figured the fuck out, and then somebody had to make a coffee.
Oh,
That's right. It's Nick's fault.
No, it's probably your mic. You probably have a bad mic.
It's not my mic.
Yeah, you might have to go buy a new one.
It's not my mic. Don't you dare say
You
it's
got to
my
go
mic.
buy a new mic, new computer. You're gonna have to buy.
No.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely
yep.
not.
We've been down this road
you guys
before.
convinced me to buy another computer.
Your computer was fucked up.
My computer was fucked up, yes.
Okay.
But it was not my fault.
All right.
Yeah.
I got it back. I'm in. I'm all in.
We had to pretend you were dealing with an emergency while you spent 3 weeks upset that you had to buy a new computer.
Yeah.
bargaining.
Adam was haggling.
Adam had to spend fucking.
I had to go stay with my parents to bargain.
An entire month to cry about having to buy a new computer. To buy a used computer.
Oh fuck! What's going on, fellas? I'm pissed. My soundboard's not working. I had a new sound that was going to be like, I had a boo set up, so whenever one of you, I was going to be like, what do people think about Nick's penis? And then I would hit it, and it would go boo.
Yeah.
And I would be like, what about Stav's penis? And then I had a cheering one too, where it'd be like, yeah.
That's cool, dude.
That's basically all I had ready for today.
You should have had a nice fart loaded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the thing is, I can't go back to not having
like a digital fart.
Honestly, that's true. But I can't go back to not having a soundboard. I'm gonna have to bring in my own soundboard to the in-person ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
I kind of consider myself to be like a Michael Winslow style human soundboard.
Beep, 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 beep. That kind of shit.
Yeah. I do the old dial-up noise.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's in my repertoire.
That's good. I like that a lot.
Nice to be back in New York, guys.
Yeah. Why? It sucks here.
Well, it really sucked where I was. But
that's true.
I was contacted by the Black Lives Matter movement. They said they need me back here.
So you had to cut family time short.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I said Black Lives Matters needs me.
We need someone to do a Bob Dylan cover.
They said they need a song.
We need
to end it all.
We need somebody to do a Hurricane remix, but make sure he says the
more
N-word.
N-words.
Yeah, you got to add a couple more. You got to sprinkle in a couple more N-words.
Mm-hmm. I got to say, I'm not going to name names.
Yeah, don't. But, please don't.
I know one guy whose New Year's resolution was to stop saying the word, who has been very active in the protest movement. And it's cool. I think it's good that people are growing.
That's a hilarious New Year's resolution because you just can't tell anyone about it.
Yeah, was it a white guy?
Yeah. I think he was like,
I mean, it could be a black guy. If it's a black guy that's like, my New Year's resolution is to stop saying the N-word, and it's like, oh, look who suddenly now wants to use the N-word. Right? Because you want to use it more if you're angry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the protests.
Right. So as a form of anger and solidarity, you scream it.
If you're a black guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I see. You see the point that I'm making here.
I see the point you're making, and it's solid. It's a solid point.
I guess. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I've got like heat stroke or something.
You don't have an AC in your shit?
I don't have my AC installed.
Not in this room. It's in the living room, so it's on the other side of the apartment.
Oh, you guys gotta get those titties ice cold.
What are you?
Pretty uncomfortable.
Are you being hosed down?
I have a crew that comes in and mists me.
Yeah.
And scrubs me down with ice cold water.
The hose crew
gets underneath each titty. Those are my titties are my main flaps.
You've been going through car washes.
It's got to stay cool one way or the other. I put on a one-piece bathing suit with the straps, and I go through car washes.
Pretty cool. A romper style.
I put on a romper.
1920 style beachwear.
You guys see that the New York health something or other said that they don't suggest you have casual sex, but if you do, maybe consider a wall or sexual positions where you're not face to face.
Really?
So,
they said a wall, like a
glory holes, baby.
Oh, because kissing is the
state sanctioned glory holes, brother.
Well, they said something about rimming asses being dangerous too. For COVID.
No kissing, no rimming asses. You're out of luck, Adam. That's your favorite two things.
Those are the only two things I do.
Kissing, eating ass with your pants completely in your cock completely in your pants.
It's honestly, guys, it's really nice to be.
I'm so scatterbrained. There's been shit that I fucking. Okay, here it is. Good. I'll send it to the chat.
Do your shit. We'll wait.
No, we talk about eating ass and glory holes.
I just set up my dad's Grindr account. You know these folks. You know these old folks with the technology.
I always find there's a read to do. I always find I find the email before we start the show. Mm-hmm. Then something else fucking happens, and I click out of it, and then it's like fucking like where the fuck did this fucking thing go? And then it's buried in 15 emails.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't know how the fuck
you should star it.
I need to just get a regular job. I need to not.
You should hit star.
I need to stop fucking trying to be a businessman and having.
You definitely don't need to be a businessman, but you can't have a regular job.
I need to just get a job at McDonald's.
You can't have a boss.
At this point, we're completely.
Can you imagine if I had to go back to working minimum wage?
Didn't you say you wanted to work? You wanted to sell Volvos?
I've had days in my life where I've made fucking like $80,000 in a day. I have to go back.
Go back, dude. I was thinking that too because I was like, for a while, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just get a job at a grocery store.
No,
just like fill in my mornings, do something, be a part of the community.
Yeah.
And then I just did some quick ass math about how little everyone gets paid, and I'm like, oh, absolutely not. I will not be doing that.
Do you remember getting paid $100 for stand up?
Dude, my dick was on double hard.
I remember like getting $100 for the first time, and I was like, if I make this every single night, I'll make $36,000 a year.
Yep.
Yeah.
I never even.
That's what Nine
does. $100 paid to me every single night.
Is every night he gets paid $40 million to do stand up. So at the end of the year, he makes $18 billion.
Who? Jeff Bezos?
Dan Ninen.
Oh, Dan Ninen. Yeah. Why don't we do corporate? We should start doing corporates, man. What about like?
I will do fucking whatever. I don't care, dude. It's like fucking. It's like, as soon as you hit 30, it's like I will have gay sex with mice. I will put mice in my ass for money. That's I don't care what it is.
I like how you're spinning this as a age thing. You're like, as soon as you hit 30.
No, it is. Finally, it's literally, I do not give a shit. I just want a fucking house.
No, it's true.
It's an age thing. It's like I mean.
In my, you want to have gay sex.
In my 20s, there was shit that I would fucking turn down. If I got like offered like, at this point now, I know I wouldn't get it. But if I like still had management and they were like, "Do you want to do SNL?" I'm like, "Well, I figure if I do one, if I somehow got it, they would at least have to pay me for the day before they fired me." You know what I mean? Whereas at like 27, I would, I literally was like, "Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to do that. I don't want to audition for it." But now I will have gay sex on camera. Is my point. If it means I can get a house with a fucking garage and not have to worry about the bank taking away from me in 5 years.
Yep. Fuck it, dude. Why can't we just steal a house?
Yeah.
If anything, these protests have told me is that people power. So the three of us, we show up, we get a fucking house, we got guns and shit.
Dude, we should get a place in West Virginia, dude. Just something,
West Virginia?
Yeah, just something you could cruise out on 70 from your place. We'll start off at your place, barbecue.
Love that.
Hit the road.
Backyard Greektown barbecue.
Quick 2-hour drive. We're in fucking WV Panhandle.
We're zooming, baby, right up 70. We stop at Catonsville. We go to Honey Pig, right off 70, right?
Yeah, we do.
We get a little Honey Pig.
Yeah,
you get meal number 2.
Meal number two. Fuel up.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's out to, I'm thinking, at bare minimum 40 acres somewhere, West Virginia Panhandle.
Yeah, well, we stop at Hagerstown, of course.
We stop at Hagerstown, taking the sights. You get that classic Hagerstown vibe. Anytime I've been in Hagerstown, it's like, there's already enough of this. You know?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
There's already enough Maryland that looks like this. What the fuck is Hagerstown?
Why is it here?
Yeah,
absolutely. I want no parts of this.
It was always funny because it sounds like a drunk person trying to remember Gaithersburg. You're like, it's called something like Hagerstown or something.
Fucking Hagerstown.
I think it's like Hager, and that's what it is. It's just it's like it's the same place except on the other side.
But shittier, to be fair.
A little bit shittier, yeah.
Closer to West Virginia.
Closer, yeah. The economy out in Western Maryland is all propped up by one prison, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Everyone takes their turn going in and beating prisoners. They have a shift just hitting prisoners in the kneecaps.
They're all both their own correctional officers and the prisoners themselves. They just They at the end of the
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you're the prisoner. Tuesday, Thursday, you get to be the cop.
Yeah, they during the day they do the musical, and then at the end of the night they swap, and then they switch. And
it's nice. It's a nice system they got there.
They change roles, but anyways, West Virginia, you get fucking 40 acres, you get a mule.
Okay,
as is our right.
That would be a fun move as a white man, is to buy myself 40 acres and a mule.
No one could be technically mad at you.
It's just it's something that I wanted. It's something that I wanted for myself. I worked real hard and I got myself 40 acres and a mule. I feel like I deserve it. Just posting pictures on Instagram of my 40 acres and my mule.
Why was a mule part of it? Was that to do farm work?
Yeah, it's to do farm work.
Strong.
Yeah.
They also mules can't procreate.
You should have been able to choose between 40 acres and a mule, or just like 60 acres, no mule.
Yeah.
You buy your own fucking animal.
Well, the mule was because you need the 40 acres. You need it for planting shit.
Yep.
Like if you want to make broccoli or collard greens.
Broccoli rabe. To make those pork sandwiches.
Yeah. If you want to make
those awesome roasted pork sandwiches of broccoli rabe.
But
have a sandwich farm.
Mules were like tractors. They didn't have tractors back then, so you like hook.
What about ox? Don't you want a big ass ox?
I think you're going even further back then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, ox is like old timey shit. Mule was like new technology. That was like
I didn't know that. They were like, we got little fat ass horses.
That was the Tesla of everybody was making fun of 1800s Elon Musk for just fucking around with donkey semen all the time.
Yeah, just spitting horse cum into a donkey's pussy.
Yeah,
and seeing what he got.
And then damn, it's hot.
It is.
And then they had a mule, and people were like, "Oh, this thing's like it's like a freaking Zamboni machine you came up with."
Just because it's a fucking Zamboni over here. We got a fucking Zamboni over here.
Yeah.
We got a regular grass type Zamboni.
Zamboni. That's a fun word, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got a Zamboni for you.
Yeah.
Kind of Italiano a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you guys been seeing what Ice Cube is posting?
I did.
No?
Yeah.
You did?
He's just doing full on like anti-Semitism.
It's awesome. It started as like fuck Donald Trump, then like he was there with Epstein, and then he was like he starts just saying anti-Trump stuff, pro-black stuff. Everyone's like, yeah, hell yeah, Ice Cube. Then he like posts a picture of Trump with Epstein. Everyone's like, oh, hell yeah. And then he's like, and Bill Gates was on that island too. He's just like talking about, and people are still like, okay, yeah, I guess Bill Gates was on the island, even though he's like kind of talking about vaccine. He's sneaking vaccine stuff in. And then he's talking about the black cube of Satan or some shit. And they're like, oh, damn, we're full on conspiracy theorists. And then today he posts a picture where the black cube of Satan is inside of the Star of David.
Oh.
Beautiful, full-on, old-school black anti-Semitism.
Dude, I was like off the internet for a week, and then I went back online on the plane back to New York, and then I just saw Nancy Pelosi in a kente cloth, and I was like, "This is amazing."
Salute to her. She's really fucking crushing it.
What a beautiful time.
Honestly,
it felt so good to be so removed, and then to get back into it. And I'm like, "Oh, this is great."
Yep.
This is so good.
Right into the fire.
This took 7 days.
Yeah.
It literally took 7 days for this to happen.
Yeah, and now they're saying they don't want shit. They don't want to defund cops. Of course not.
They're not even going to do it in Minneapolis?
No. I mean the Democrats.
So what does that happen?
They'll put on a kente.
What does that mean? That the cops just go around naked? They just
no guns, no belts, no pants.
They got no. They get a belt, but that's it. They get a belt and their cock is out.
Mm-hmm.
And they get the little hat too and shoes
and a ticket book. One ticket book.
And that's why if you're smart and you put the ticket book on, you do it in a certain way over your belt, it can cover your cock if your cock is small.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe not your balls if they sag low.
So the small cocked community will be
the small dick police officer community, which is the majority from what I understand.
Yeah,
will be fine.
I went on X videos a couple days ago, and the top post was "Say his name, George Floyd," and it was a video of him fucking.
Wait, is there really a George Floyd porno?
Yeah, there is. And I was saying it,
but the video was called "Say His Name, George Floyd."
No, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, respect to him for getting it in.
He got it in.
Was the girl hot?
She was attractive.
Hell yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah, I mean, I
didn't know he had a porno.
I had to watch it, but not masturbate to it.
Of course, you watch it as a sign of respect.
You watch it out of respect, but you don't beat your meat. It's a little too
weird. You can't beat your meat to George Floyd.
Thank God white women didn't catch on to the fact that he's also a sex worker.
Oh my God, you're right.
How bad it is that they're already personalizing it in so many different ways. If they're like, he's me, I'm the same. That's me.
24-hour camathon for George.
Stephanie, I'm a slut, just like Slut George. Oh, well, you're gonna slut shame George now because he reminds you of me.
You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
This
is first and foremost about sex workers' rights. We can figure out the racial implications later.
I'm gonna solicit recommendations from people. What just bumfuck middle of nowhere place in the country should I move to as my mental faculties fall to pieces?
I actually do think West Virginia is not bad.
West Virginia is not bad. It is
because you're close to Maryland.
Well, I prefer
relatively close to the East Coast.
I prefer to be closer to like the beach. You know. I mean, I guess there is hiking in West Virginia, but it's like, I use the Appalachian Trail and shit. But
yeah, no, I'm not with that. You're right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I don't need to be super
Eastern
close.
Shore.
Yeah, well, that's still expensive. That's not. Yeah.
Even like the dog shit part, like Wicomico County and shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not cheap. I mean, it's like it's certainly not as cheap as like if you lived in fucking like I don't know if like the Gulf states or.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude! Get the Floribama Shore, dude.
Yeah, but I've only driven through those places. I have no idea.
Alabama.
I can't imagine because it's like. People go too far because they make assumptions about the South where they're like, oh, it's just all like dumbass racists or whatever. And it's like, well, that's not true. But certainly it's like, there's part of it's close to that.
Yeah, plenty of those motherfuckers.
I mean, it's not like it's not that,
No,
either.
There's 10 cool guys, sure.
Right, exactly.
But there are a lot of mostly those motherfuckers. You can get avocado toast there, but also there is plenty of racist fuckers there.
Yeah,
also.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not even like I wouldn't mind it if they were like because the problem is that people always pair racism with like local pride, where it's like you shouldn't be able to do both. That's the same problem with the police. It's like you can be racist, but then you're also like on TV crying and demanding respect.
That guy was awesome.
Yeah,
that guy was like, they're calling us animals.
They're telling us to leave our neighborhoods. Like, before we're off our shift and we drive 2.5 hours out to Long Island.
We all live in rural Pennsylvania.
Yeah. It's also like communities that we fixed.
Yeah. And we keep them in line.
It's like, the protests are happening because they're not fixed. What the fuck are you talking about?
The part where he was like, mothers are saying they're scared their black child might get killed by the police. He's like, that does not happen. And it's like, well, it does though. I don't know what you mean. Like, it's like
it was weird watching all of those cops talk. I mean, admittedly, I only saw 2 of them at that thing, but like all of them, they should just let them be actors.
Yeah, they were pretty. They were pretty
great.
Because they pathos.
They do, but they know they're just saying lies. I mean, they know it. They know it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Cops lie. Everybody knows cops lie constantly.
Yes.
So
they get to just lie. That's part of the job. It's one of the perks.
Yeah,
you just lie.
But I mean, I would watch those guys in a Scorsese movie. Every single one of them. The Bagel Boss guy.
I don't know about a movie. I want them in live theater. I think they need to feel the electricity of a crowd.
Back when they made
those guys were performing, dude.
Back when they made boys dress up like women so that the actors could kiss them.
All the cops have to start playing little girls and women.
Shakespeare sucks.
Like it's Shakespeare.
Shakespeare's garbage.
Hell yeah, go off, my brother.
Shakespeare. I don't know why they teach you that shit.
Betwixt and without, withonth, that kind of shit.
It's not even in English.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Speak clearly.
Right.
Lady Macbeth, was she even hot? How did she get him to do all that shit?
Speak English.
Was the top wild?
Or get the fuck
Lady
out.
Macbeth must have sucked good ass dick.
Well, it was a boy in the play.
Well, here's the thing: if it's implied that Lady Macbeth sucks good dick, because otherwise, how could she get him to do all that stuff? Mm-hmm. Why don't we get a scene where she's sucking his cock?
Mm-hmm. Why don't we get to see it?
Why don't we get to show?
Does it have to be
show? Don't tell. Show don't imply.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, Macbeth doesn't make sense if we don't know that Lady Macbeth is good at sucking dick. Then his just bitch wife gets him to do whatever she wants. Fuck that, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I think I'm making some points here.
I read that in high school, and I chose it because it was the shortest Shakespeare.
Is it the shortest one?
I think it is.
What are some other of his? Romeo and Juliet? That one's dumb, obviously.
Julius Caesar.
Where they get his ass?
That's kind of cool.
That one's not bad. I like that one. He's getting got.
Where he gets got, by his boys.
That one's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But Macbeth, like I said, there's a huge plot hole in it.
I was in Shakespeare in 5th grade.
What'd you play?
I was in A Midsummer Night's Dream. I played a fairy.
One of those gay guys. Yep.
I played Puck, the sprightly, mischievous fairy.
Oh, you said you were probably so excited to play Puck. The trick.
I had to wear tights, which I was pretty embarrassed about.
The trickster.
A little trickster. But I did identify with
he breaks the fourth wall and talks directly to the audience.
Yes.
Is that what he does?
He does, yeah.
I didn't know that. I haven't read that one.
I think it was a kid's version. I don't think it was the full play.
I'm dying here. I feel like
everyone sucks and fucks on that one, right?
Yeah, and they're like making people fuck each other, tricking people into fucking.
Okay, well that one sounds pretty good. Never mind. Good. I like that one. And then Othello.
Othello's about. Yeah, it's about a black man can't catch a break.
Yep, that's not bad.
Eternal story. Merchant of Venice, cheap Jew.
I like that. My problem with Othello is that they stole the character of Iago from Aladdin.
That's true.
He's stealing.
Did you ever see the what was like a BBC production of Othello with Bob Hoskins as Iago?
No.
It's great. Bob Hoskins rules.
I do fuck with him.
Damn, I feel like I just ate a bunch of Indian food.
What's wrong? What did you have for breakfast?
I'm gonna start going to the doctor and saying things like that. I just feel like there's just a bunch of my head feels like there's like Indian music, I'm having to hear Indian. I'm just in a lot of pain, and it keeps I'm just I'm nauseated, like I'm just smelling Indian stuff.
And he's like, "Yep, I get it." Yeah, no, I get it, pal.
Yeah, you're maybe you're just racist against Indian people.
I'm going to prescribe you not being around minorities.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to prescribe you a nice. That's when the house in West Virginia comes in handy.
Do you remember the first time you went into a second Indian person's house? You don't remember? You know what I mean? Like you go to one person Indian's house as a kid, and you're like, oh, okay, all right, sure,
family.
A cool guy, fine,
Yep.
And then you go to a second Indian person's house, and you're like, what's going on here?
Yeah, we got to get to the bottom of this.
What are you guys doing?
What's going on? Why is this so fragrant?
What the hell is going on?
The one that fucked me up the most, it was not my Indian friends. It was my friend Tommy. His house smelled like the way when he farted, that's how his house smelled.
Yeah.
Like you go into his house and it smelled like exactly the way Tommy's farts smelled.
Yeah. When a family has a particular smell.
Yeah. I don't think my family does, but then again, maybe I think it was all the BO covered it up. My dad smelled like shit. But yeah, Tommy's house was fucking.
Some people like that. There was any family that had like dogs that they loved. Their houses smelled fucking terrible because they would never wash the dog.
Wait, dog house?
Just some like fat fucking beagle.
Yes, and you know it was like infected,
right?
Like the dog smelled like fucking.
It's always limping,
shit,
just limping up to you.
Wants to be euthanized.
It has open wounds. It's just eating everybody's cookies and shit.
Yeah, they're like, "This is Bailey," and it's like, "Get the fuck away from me! Get this fucking." And they're like, "She's a love bug." Just limping. The dog's wearing socks. The dog's got.
Yeah, they're in there cooking liver for it. Yeah, like it can't eat raw foods anymore.
The dog just got lost. Right. The dog. Everything is just linoleum floors in this dog in wet socks.
Oh yeah.
Cracked linoleum. Yeah. I know the vibe exactly.
Yeah, you can't love your dog too. You can't have a big fat ass dog that you love too much.
Yeah.
My dog absolutely does not respect me anymore after 3 months.
Yeah.
I started crying and she did not care at all.
Does your dog recognize you? Does your dog think you were in Afghanistan?
Yeah, you should have come back in full fatigues.
Yeah. I told them to say that, but
you should have come back in fatigues. I did it.
The conceit of those videos, not explicitly, but like kind of, you're supposed to feel like the dogs approve of the war in Iraq.
Yeah, it's propaganda.
The animals know it was just war.
Yeah, those are better than the ones with like a family, because the family, it's nice, but you're like, damn, the army took this guy away from this family, but the dog is you don't fucking care about the dog's feelings. You're just like, hell yeah. That dog's glad Saddam is in fucking hell.
All right. After this, immediately, Adam, let's take a look at like tables and soundproofing shit and like.
Yeah, you already got them. Over?
Yeah, I'll come over. I might. Yeah. Get something to eat first, and then, but yeah, tables and
I'm making pads to you tonight if you
want. Maybe, and then like we already have mics, so 3 mic stands. And then maybe
we have a couch and then a chair right there, so we can like set up.
I'm gonna need a fucking hammock to podcast in.
Yeah, well,
if we're getting a studio, those are my demands.
Yeah.
Hammock.
I also want to be Baloo. In fact, forget the studio. No. We're gonna get a biplane, which I will.
Oh, I like that. Okay, I'm back in.
Look, you said no instinctually because you're selfish and you forget that there's 2 iterations of Baloo.
Well, it's not because I'm selfish. It's because I'm against you copying.
I'm not copying. I'm Tailspin. I will be Tailspin Baloo. And you can be the cross-dressing Baloo from the King Louis scene in.
No, I'm not the trans Baloo. You cut out for a second. I'm guessing that's what you accused me of being.
Stop! You're kind of a coconut bra.
You're the coconut.
First of all, I'm not a coconut bra Baloo. I'm Baloo without the coconut bra, but the same guy. I am the Jungle Book Baloo because he was he didn't have a job. You're in the system, dude. I'm off the fucking grid, Baloo. I'm getting pussy in the fucking jungle.
You're right. I'm an essential worker.
Chilling with a young boy that's wearing underpants.
Logistics.
I'm being
Baloo.
a father figure.
Yeah.
Not having sex with him.
I'm staying with my people, other bears. Other bears. That's who I'm dealing with.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember, Rebecca was like divorced or something. And the
other bear?
Yeah, and there was an episode of Tailspin where she goes on like a date with Shere Khan, I think, or maybe no.
Rebecca's not giving up the pussy to Shere Khan.
It's some like fucking like French jaguar or something.
I forgot how hot Rebecca was.
Yeah,
dude.
but there's this jungle cat trying to get pussy from Rebecca, and fucking. The kid,
does he?
Yeah, the kid hates. The kid's like, he's like, fuck that lion or whatever it is. We'll come back to this in a second.
I'm searching does Baloo get pussy, and I'm not seeing anything. I'm gonna tell you, that's kind of fucked.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I recently started removing my body hair.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you're shaving? You're waxing?
Yeah, I tried it out. No, I shaved. I used because I have my razor sitting around from my face that I haven't used in a year, and I shaved half my chest and stomach in like just out of boredom to see what to do a character, in the bathroom.
Nice, hell yeah.
Doing a lot of bathroom characters.
To do the character of man having sex with other man.
Well, to
and you really immerse yourself in that, by the way.
Yeah. Anyways, well, the way the story goes is this company Manscaped, they make the best clippers, and they actually sent it to Stav because they were like, "Who's the gay guy on the podcast?"
Absolutely not.
And I said, "Well,
after your fucking body transformation."
I'm the one that shaves my chest." They're like, "Don't. We already ran the algorithm, and it said Stav's the gay guy." So
this is so fucked up of you to do without my soundboard.
Nah, so
because I could run my own program, but I can't.
Too bad you broke your soundboard having gay sex.
I was not having gay sex. How would you even break a soundboard having gay sex? When I'm having sex with a man and I'm pressing the buttons and we're both wearing headphones?
Yes. Manscaped is the best in below the belt grooming.
True.
They removed Stav has maybe 15 acres of pubic area, and
that's not a regular amount.
1 inch of penis.
Much more than one.
If you imagine the scene in the Matrix,
at least twice as
where
much
where Morpheus says, "Welcome to the desert of the real," and then it zooms way out. In that scene, Morpheus is Stav's penis, and then
no, he's not.
That vast expanse.
No, he is not.
Is his pubic area, which requires a lot of shaving. Yeah. And so the Manscaped clippers, which they sent to Stav to try out, which he did.
Which I did, and I had a great time with them, by the way. And listen, here's the thing. What Nick is saying is wrong about how much pubes versus penis I have.
Well, it's an advertisement, so we're not allowed to lie.
We are.
No.
But we're not supposed to, but
illegal.
We are. And that's why you're actually kind of putting our whole contract in jeopardy, and I would suggest you stop doing it.
It's absolutely illegal.
The truth is,
you know me, I love the law, dude. I'm a right-wing psycho. That's me. I love the law. I love the police. I love demand.
Listen, I have an irregular amount of pubes. Having said that, I have a nice, luscious ball sack, right? As a man with a luxurious, fat, extra stuff sack. If my balls are Santa's sack, he's about to go to a kid that's been very good. They're very plump and full. And I, in the past, have tried to scissor cut my own ball hair to make it look nice. Terrifying. And brother, let me tell you, sometimes you snip that. You can't do that. You can't be freehanding. Sometimes I've tried a razor. I've gotten a cut on my balls. And balls bleed, by the way. You think they wouldn't.
Terribly.
They bleed like something fierce.
What do you mean you'd think they wouldn't?
What the fuck? Skin stuff. You think they wouldn't bleed that much?
The fuck are you talking?
They wouldn't. You wouldn't think there's not like a direct artery on your nuts. It's bleeding like it's an artery.
You think after like this what 8-9 years we've been friends, I'd get like finally like not be surprised when you say some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
You wouldn't think balls bleed as much as they do. Is what I mean. You cut your arm cuts as much as you think it bleeds as much as you think it would. All right, you get a slight nick on your balls, it's fucking overflowing is what I'm saying. And the point is, that's a thing of the past, Nick. Yeah. Whether your balls bleed, and maybe my balls are heavier. I don't know. Maybe your balls don't bleed that much. I who's to say?
I've actually never cut my ball sack ever.
Well, I have. And that's why the Manscaped is the fucking lawnmower 3.0. That's why it's such a goddamn godsend. Because I took it to my balls. We did a real close cut. I mean, these things are fucking hairless, brother. And my nuts are looking like a Siamese cat.
They have advanced skin-safe technology. And I don't know what that means, but their engineering team spent 18 months perfecting the greatest ball hair
looking at each other's nuts
ever created. It's like that scene in Apollo 13 where they're stuck on the moon. And the guy brings in, he's like, "All right, boys, here's what we got." And he empties out like a cardboard box of shit. And he's like, "Now, who wants to shave my balls?" And then the top minds at NASA.
It's exactly like that.
You know,
millions of balls.
That's where I should move. Is fucking Cape Canaveral or Cape Kennedy.
That's not bad.
Whatever. Yeah, move down there. Just hit the Epcot Center every day. Learn. Just you go to
start learning.
You go to Epcot. You're basically a world citizen.
Yep.
You know,
and if you use fucking Manscaped Lawnmower 3.0, your balls will be as smooth as that Epcot Center dome.
Roll through Norway with my fucking balls out. I'm like, check this out. I'm ready for the fjord.
Look how clean these are. And the thing is, you could shave your nuts if you wanted to in the Epcot Center bathroom because the the quiet stroke technology is so gorgeous on these things.
It's
Turn
gorgeous.
it on, you can't even hear shit.
You not only that, but you could do it on the fjord in Norway because they're waterproof.
They're waterproof. You're in there, and maybe you have a wild amount of hairy nuts.
Yeah,
you could it lasts for up to 90 minutes. You could shave your balls.
A lot of people are
ass.
embarrassed about shaving because they were told in middle school that if you have hair on your penis, it means you're retarded.
Right.
And
I think we all remember that day.
We all remember being laughed at by everybody in gym class. They say because somebody said that means you're mentally retarded.
Yes.
And
oh yeah, for sure.
And so you don't want to shave your balls outside of the shower. You gotta hide your clippers and bring them with you to the gym membership you pay for just to do weird things in the bathroom.
That's right.
And so
you could have a nice solid bathroom.
And the waterproofing is where that really comes into play when you're
it's beautiful.
New York Sports Club shaving your penis in the sink.
Fill the sink up, dunk your balls in there. You're just kind of laying there. You're laying perpendicular with your nuts and cock down into the sink, and then you got the fucking lawnmower 3.0. That motherfucker's whirring. It's got a 7,000 RPM motor with that quiet stroke. It's fucking waterproof, and you come out, your balls are looking cleaner than shit, brother.
Yeah.
Nick, you have one of these at the house? Can they send you some?
They sent one to me and stopped to try out. I think UPS lost mine.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't.
I want to do it. I haven't really been maintaining my.
And that's the beauty.
Recently.
That's the beauty, Adam. Is like whether you have nice, fat, luxurious nuts like me or little tiny baby marble nuts like you.
Yeah,
the lawnmower 3.0 works either way.
You've seen my testicles,
and I just described. I have seen them. Thank you for saying that, and I described them accurately. Thank you. So trim that little junk of yours, whether you got little baby Adam nuts or big fat stop nuts. And get 20% off plus free shipping with the code. Just the right code?
I do want to try it out.
XXX?
No, the code is Cumtown. God damn it. Every time, man. Every fucking time.
Every motherfucking time.
I have to look through 35 emails.
Whether you have the smallest little baby nuts of all time like Adam, or big nuts like me, or medium nuts that are wrinkled and gnarly like Nick.
Because they're getting drained, you know what I'm saying?
It's not a matter of whether they're drained or not. It's not a matter, even when they're full, they're small. If you have balls that are full and also tiny.
Cumtown, all capital letters.
So what you want to do to get 20% off plus free shipping. Is type in the code Cumtown, all caps, at manscaped.motherfucking.com.
Yeah. Oh, this is cool. It's got an LED light on it.
Oh, yeah. So you can trim your nuts in the dark.
Yeah. That is cool. I mean, you wear it with like a little, like the jeweler's thing.
Yeah.
You know?
You're like Vin Diesel in that in Perfect Dark.
You're like fucking James Caan
into your eyebrows?
James Caan and Thief. In the beginning.
Thief too.
Yeah, it's nighttime. You're fucking shaving your balls on the top of a bank.
You're on the job.
You're on top of a bank.
You're cranking a safe.
Yeah, I got to get my fucking balls shaved so I don't leave any hair on the ground. If I leave fucking hair on the ground, they're gonna be able to do a DNA test and figure out I was the guy that robbed a bank.
Let's go, Chief. And right before you go in there, he forces you to shave your nuts in front of him to make sure you got no ball hair that'll be left behind.
Yeah, I don't give a fucking shit what you do. So I'm a smooth bald fucking bank robber from fucking Chicago, and that's the movie that we've all seen. We've all seen Thief.
We've all seen Thief. We all remember that scene where they won't give him a child. So he's like, what about if I take a black
What if I fucking shaved my balls for you right here in the middle of the fucking, in a fucking place? I shave my, where are you from? The fucking suburbs? I bet nobody's got shaved balls out there.
Mm-hmm. I bet you got hairy fucking suburban nuts over there.
What do you got, a black Chinese? Let me shave his balls.
Yeah, he asked for a Chinese or a black.
And he has to go into the prison, and Willie Nelson's like, just do me a favor real quick. Maybe you can shave my balls. I love that scene because it's like Willie Nelson clearly has no idea what to do with his eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, let me tell you something, man. just being in here just made me think. You know,
I don't remember. I don't remember. I remember just being like, "Damn, that's Willie Nelson," and not even really thinking about it.
I ain't got much time. I ain't got much time left, man. You got to get me out of here. It's fucking. I mean, it looks bizarre.
Yeah. I don't remember. I really don't remember, but that was a good movie. So anyway, if you want smooth balls like James Caan or me, go to manscaped.com, use the promo code CUMTOWN, get 20% off plus free shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Your balls will thank you, pal.
What's it like? What's it look like? Let's give me like. What is? Do you have it on you?
It's sleek.
Yeah, let's see the text.
Let's see it. We got.
You want me to get the text?
Yeah, go get it. Because I am interested.
I'll bring it. It might be one of my pubes might even be on it.
Because yeah. I'm interested in what the Nick Proof technology looks like. What do you use? You just use a regular razor, a straight razor?
I just haven't been taking care of my shit.
Yeah,
my shit is big.
Yeah, I don't.
The bush is huge.
Then like I said, I shave my chest, but that's it. You know, the rest I leave. I'm never gonna shave my fucking beard. Okay,
Here we go, fellas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check out the LED.
Wow.
Listen to that baby purr. Should I shave my mustache?
Yeah, do it. Shave your mustache.
No, I don't want to.
Shave. You know what? I think now is the time for you to go horseshoe.
Nah, not yet.
But just do a little bit. Let's take a little bit off the top so we can see. Imagine Stav's head as a giant testicle.
Yeah, I will not be doing that.
No, it's a good demo.
And it's
a good demo, but I will. Manscaped, come play. Listen. You drop a fatter bag on me, Manscaped, and we can talk about shaving my head like a big fat.
No, just a square. I'm not talking about
just
taking.
Do a nipple for us.
Just fucking right here where it's already like there's nothing.
I'll shave my titties.
All right, shave your titties.
Tit.
So this is the Manscaped.
Wow.
If you're just joining us now, for 15 easy payments of 35 cents, if you want. If you're watching, is 72 payments of 35 cents a month.
And boy, is my titty smooth right now.
Yeah, it is a good feel. I mean, I got my shit all like trimmed up.
Nice.
It feels cool. You feel
be smooth.
Yeah, it's fucking nice. I mean, like I've never done it. One time, I think I shaved my stomach when I was drunk. When I was 22.
Well, I'm not interested in shaving my stomach.
But I've always
my nuts, yes, and a trim at that, not a shave.
I've been like hairy since I was like fucking like 14 or 15. My stomach. I haven't seen my stomach since then, except for that like one time.
Yeah, never happened for me, folks.
You're smooth. You've always been
smooth. I'm a smooth man.
The both of you are smooth.
I've got a little bit of fluff.
Yeah. Stav has like
Freak, you should have more hair.
Stav has errant hairs. Like he just looks like he fell on the floor while he was sweating.
I don't. It's a nice layer, a nice base layer, a cute amount of hair.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
He looks like he shaved his pubes sitting down and then farted and they blew up and got stuck all over his body.
What am I fucking? How did my pubes get below my ass?
You're sitting there, you're sitting like this, you're shaving your pubes. And they're down here and they fart and they blow up all over your chest.
Well, stop. You typically shave your pubes in those stirrups that women put their legs into at the gynecologist.
Right. I get in those and I call one of my roommates play rock paper scissors to see whose turn it is to shave my boy pussy and balls.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, Manscaped has made it even easier.
OBGYN, that's got too many letters in it. I don't think we should trust women with all these fucking letters. There's no way what's going on down there is important enough to justify using all those fucking letters.
Yeah, 5 letters? No, thanks.
Call it the whole doctor. That's about it. Fuck it. Get out of the way, bitch. I'll do it myself.
Yep.
What do you got here? Doctor. Look, I fucking robbed banks fucking 25 years. I grew up on a fucking orphanage.
I can figure out a pussy.
I go in there, I fucking take a look at it, and I say, fuck this shit. I'll just set it on fucking fire. I don't give a shit. You don't want to fuck? How's that my fucking problem? I don't work for anybody. I don't work for you. Just James Caan is a gynecologist from Chicago South Side. 70. No, it's called Gyno. And just James Caan just chewing on a toothpick. Yeah, I guess I'll take a look at your fucking pussy, your cooch. Why don't you fucking show it to me?
He's got his ear on it and he's like tweaking the clit like it's a fucking
Jim Belushi's
safe.
Jim Belushi's just next to him, fucking like watching his breath in a shiny track jacket. He's just in the dock. It's cold out today. It's fucking. It's cold out here.
That's Belushi's finest acting moment, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Either that or according to Jim.
I love watching people pretend to be cold on film. It's freaking cold out here.
I'm fucking freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Damn. I got a grill, boys.
Did you?
Yep.
What kind of grill?
Little balcony grill.
You already had that, though. Because remember, we had 4th of July, and then we took pictures of your penis?
Big upgrade. I'll send you pictures later.
Yeah. Gas or charcoal?
Gas.
Nice.
Gas.
Yo, you hate camping? You don't want to go camping?
I'm not a camping guy.
That makes sense.
Not a camping guy.
But
I'll go. Listen, I'll get a beach house somewhere. We could grill up, go to the beach.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
You should do that. I should.
Why don't we do that for a week?
Just move to the fucking beach. That'd be great.
We'd have to suck each other's cocks.
We would have to suck each other's cocks.
Because
the gentleman's gambit.
Because it's got to be no chicks allowed. But I'm not going on vacation without getting my dick sucked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So you do the math, boys.
I don't want to see a single chick in the house.
It is crazy how much quarantine has separated the genders.
Yeah. I'm ready to start getting top. I got to be honest. I don't like this. I fought my whole life to stop being inside playing video games and not getting pussy. Mm-hmm. And then God put me back to right where I was when I was 12.
Yeah.
12 through 20.
See, I like it though. I mean, I remember being 12 and being like, damn, I wish I could be a guy that like fucks or whatever.
I liked it for the first month, but I can't do it anymore. I miss, a woman's soft touch.
You think you're trying to put your dick in the ass. You're trying to put your dick in the ass of life, but you realize it's actually time that puts his dick in you.
So true.
And you're like, fuck, I wish I could go back. Even though I'm doing the fucking now, I wish I could just go back and unfuck myself by time.
Mm-hmm. I got to get Time's dick out of my ass instead of thinking about my dick in a bunch of ladies.
It probably says that in Proust somewhere. I don't think anybody's read it. So
no one has read Proust.
Yeah. So you get
Who's Proust?
Some French piece of shit that fucking
some French
that wrote that set out to write the longest book ever, and people were like, "Wow, can you believe it?" And it's like it's like as meaningless as a Guinness World Record.
Uh-huh. Right. Wait, was that really what we was going to do? Make the longest book ever?
No, not really.
Talking about the cookie, and Tony says this sounds pretty gay.
Yeah,
that sounds very gay. Of course, I just watched
it. Sounds pretty gay. Yeah.
This sounds very gay.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. Guinness World Records. It's like
that's why I heard that name. I just watched that episode like a couple days ago.
What
the Madeline?
The Proust
the Madeline.
The Proust episode.
Oh, is that the book? Is that the book that Melfi talks about?
I would think you should get into it, dude, because it's a cookie book.
I kind of fuck with that. Eating a whole book, a long ass book, talk because you ate a bite of a cookie. That sounds pretty good to me, actually. I could probably write a pretty long amount of stuff based on a couple bites of food.
Yeah, you should write a book called Zen and the Art of Trying Every One of the Pepperidge Farm Vacation Cookies. Instead of going, like, I decided to see the world: Milano, Tahoe, Sausalito.
Sausalito, yeah.
Nantucket.
Sausalito is damn good. Nantucket.
Yeah.
The best ones are the main one though. The fucking
chewy soft bake.
No, I like the Milano or whatever the fuck.
Milanos are good.
Milanos are like the oval.
Milanos are the best of the dipping cookies. I mean,
the ones with the chocolate in the middle.
This is the thing, man. This is the whole trick of capitalism is thinking that you need to pick one favorite. When it's like,
true, brother.
Once we defund the police and we can buy Milano or every type of cookie for everybody, it's like we'll just have all of the cookies and you can eat as many as you want and you don't get fat.
That's a dream.
Mm-hmm. That would be worth so much more to me than like Tesla building a moon colony or the cure for cancer. If you could come up with a way where I can just eat Milano cookies all day long and I still look great, that would be. That what we need is a cure for being fat and ugly.
Absolutely. I've thought many times to myself that I wish one of the wishes I would have is to like trick my brain into processing broccoli like chicken wings.
Yeah.
Like I'm eating broccoli, but it feels like I'm eating a chicken.
Fuck that shit, dude. How the fuck have we not fit? There's all these food scientists now. They're like, oh, we made a hamburger out of fucking vegetables. And it's like
boring. Fuck that.
Can you make a Milano cookie out of fucking
Bugs.
Yeah,
I'll eat bugs.
A cockroach.
It tastes like a Milano cookie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The fuck do I care what it's made of?
Just go all chemicals. I would have no problem dying at 40 years old from like just horrific cancer if it meant that like I'm just eating just all day long Milano cookies, Halloween candy. Every day is Halloween. I'm eating Reese's cups. I've eaten an entire chocolate bunny. Now I'm smoking 15 cigarettes.
Yes, sir.
You know, consume.
I love
that. Go. Eat. Keep going. Keep consuming.
I fucking wish, mate. What if? Oh, here's a question for you guys that I posed to my roommate Peter.
Yeah.
What would, if your penis was the most delicious meal you've ever had in your life? Would you chop it off and eat it?
No. So
it's leaps and bounds the most delicious meal you've ever had. It's not though, because okay, no is the answer right now. But what about when you're 85? What about? Hold on. Life? What about when you're 85?
What a bad question.
It's not a bad question. What if when you're 85, you have no more use for your penis,
you don't want your penis.
It's the most delicious meal of your life.
No, they got pills, dude. They're sucking and fucking.
But it's not even about that. You're past it. You're old. You don't care. And it's the best thing it's the most delicious thing by a factor of 10.
I don't know. I'm thinking old lady pussy might be actually very good. They're trying to live life like they're young again.
You can still eat pussy, but then you'd get to eat your own penis as a meal. And it's the best thing you've ever had. You talk to guys that have had it, and they're like, I can't believe it.
No, because...
And they start crying. They're like...
You could eat great meals.
No, they start crying. They're like, they're like, I've never tasted anything close. It's not even... When you ask them, what's the best day of your life? They're like, the day I ate my own penis, and then when my children were born. And it's not even close. They say stuff like that. They're like,
that good of a meal.
They're like, it's unbelievable. You'll never experience joy like this. And the most joy you could possibly feel is you're eating your own penis. And I agree with you. I wouldn't do it now. I have too many years left trying to have sex. But if I'm like 80 and I'm not trying to fuck anyway, why not? I think I would do it. At least on your deathbed, you would do it.
Yeah, but it would still be annoying to be dickless, you know? You'd
feel at least on your deathbed.
On your deathbed, you don't want to eat on your deathbed.
Well, I'm saying, let's say you're just
drugs.
Like,
drugs.
Huh?
You want drugs.
Well, okay, how about this? It's natural causes, you're like 95, you're like, you can feel the reaper coming, and you're like, it's my and there's a way to slice it off.
My dick. If I had 10 minutes left and my dick was the most incredible. Yeah, I need my dick. Fine.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for saying you would eat your own penis.
You won me over, sir.
You're fucking gay, dude.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What's that?
Adam
Stop
asking he's gay.
Dumb shit question about eating your dick.
Oh, eating a penis?
Eating your own penis.
Meal you ever had, or
if it's the most delicious meal you've ever had, would you eat it at least at the end of your life?
Like Hannibal Lecter. I was laughing imagining Hannibal Lecter in his jail cell, and he's got a bunch of like anime pillows and like fucking like, you know, the little like figurines and Funko Pops all over the wall.
Hell yeah.
Like he's just got like an autistic girl's bedroom in his cell. And he's like, "Hello, Clarice.
Welcome, Clarice.
Hello, Clarice.
Don't mind my Dwight Schrute Funko Pops, Clarice."
Yeah, that'd be pretty goddamn funny.
Mm-hmm. Oh fuck, dude. Yeah, so I got to grill. I think I'm gonna grill some calamari.
Yeah.
And then I told Ian I would do he's doing a show on Sirius, I guess. So I'm going to zoom into that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you should get octopus, dude. Grilled octopus is so good.
It's incredible, but I think you have to beat the fuck out of octopus for a while, or like hang it off a fucking clothing line or something.
Buy it to cook. When you kill it, you do.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I've just seen
you have to like bash it for hours.
Well, to make the meat tender.
Homicide.
Nah, Greek people in Greece, I just see nothing but octopus hanging out. Like, I don't know what it's doing. Drying out. I don't know what it is.
Smart, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, something about octopus fucking rubs me the wrong way, honestly.
Yeah, it's not. Like it's too. It's weird.
But it's delicious.
I could have sworn we had this conversation bore, and you said
we did,
and you said octopus is great.
It's delicious. I mean, it's delicious. It's an incredible meal. But I'm saying, as an animal, they freak me the fuck out because they're so smart. But then yet we still have dominion over them.
Yeah.
And it scared. Part of me is like, is there about to be like some even smarter version of an octopus that's going to come back and get revenge? Like Planet of the Apes, I'm not scared of because it's like we are basically evolved apes. So what if there's Planet of the Octopus? I'm scared of that. Some kind of fucked up big ass squid. It's smart as fuck. Well, it's already strong.
Why don't you come up here on this damn land and
but what if they figure out about it? What if they figure out how to do something about land?
Well, then
or they figure out how to make missiles or some shit or some kind of, you know what I'm saying? They get technology.
Not worried about it.
You're not worried about that. Saint Viateur-Bagel.
Yeah, remember we went there?
Yeah, Montreal.
The bagels were actually very good.
They're fine.
I liked them better than New York bagels.
No.
Too bready.
Shut the fuck up.
Too bready.
Fuck off with those fucking...
I think a Montreal bagel needs to actually be brought to the rest of the world.
Yeah. Why don't you do that? That could be you.
I think that's my next project.
Gay Adams bagels.
Honestly, I'm not eating that kind of food for a long time.
Gay Adams Parisian bagels. What have you been eating? Tacos?
No, I've been eating fucking lox for 7 days.
Yeah, yeah.
Bring it to your house of mourning.
Right.
There's just fucking like deli meats and lox.
You must have at least gotten some of that good. What's that shit called? The strugel or whatever? The kugel?
Kugel sucks, dude.
No.
I hate that shit.
Come on.
It's like pasta, like a pie made out of noodles.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Not kugel. Rugula.
Rugula is fire. Yeah, we had
Rugula.
Yeah, but it's
that shit
like, I don't understand why we still have to eat fucking smoked everything.
We
have refrigerators. You don't have to preserve it.
That shit's all that shit's good like once a year.
Yeah, I couldn't do it for like I literally my piss started smelling like lox.
You go to Russ and Daughters once a year. That's fine.
Yeah, it's nice.
That place is nice. You know what I'd love right now? A little bluefish dip.
That would be nice.
I don't fuck with any of their stuff except lox, honestly.
Really?
I like whitefish salad.
But I want rugula now that I thought about it.
Yeah.
Rugula is really good.
Well, it's candy.
What is?
Rugula.
It's a cookie.
It's a dessert.
Yeah, it's candy.
It's not, I mean, yeah, so what? I like candy.
Yeah.
And you do too.
I like...
You're talking about that's your fucking biggest, thing in life. You eat candy.
Yeah, that is true. In a private moment between the two of us, I admitted that my biggest thing in life is eating candy, and I would appreciate it if you didn't share that.
It was not a private moment. It was broadcast to the world through YouTube Live.
Like you know Nick is a very private person.
I do know that. But guess what? Fuck that. It's time he's exposed.
As someone
says I eat candy, he likes to eat candy.
Fuck. How about that? I am so excited to not do this over Zoom anymore.
Not do what?
Do this over Zoom anymore.
Yeah, it'll be the same. It'll be fun for a couple weeks. Then we'll be like,
yeah, but it's so hard for me to like think that I'm actually talking to people and not just staring at another computer screen.
Why is that, do you think?
It's also what's that?
Why do you think that is?
There's something to be said for being in the same room. I think it's a lot easier.
I thought that, but I think when you can see each other, it's fine. I don't know. I don't have a problem with doing I think it's, for the most part, it's been pretty easy to do most of these shows. I mean, not stand up, obviously, but like podcasts and shit like that.
It's also, too, having the benefit of being able to like bail on one if we don't want to do it.
What's that?
You like bail on it if we don't want to do it.
If we do live streaming, we basically can't do that.
I don't think anybody watches it fucking live anyways. Who gives a shit?
Maybe we don't live stream. Fuck that.
No, definitely not live stream. We'll upload video for sure. I mean, you can't scale that back.
Pre-record again.
Yeah, because it was, how it like is. It's like we would do it, and sometimes like an episode would just be like fucking garbage. Man, I miss the ones we did when we were in Australia. Remember that night we watched the World Series?
Mm-hmm. That was good.
That was a great night. I miss Australia, dude. I keep thinking about that fucking robe in Brisbane, which I found.
I think you understand you were on pills that day.
I was very fucked up on drugs.
You were so happy. Mm-hmm. You were on pills in a robe.
Yeah.
I think if we really fucking figured it out, that is the answer.
Yeah.
It's time to do pills.
Right. It's time to do pills. They keep saying there's an opioid crisis, and it's like, it's pretty fucking easy to get pills. I don't know what they mean by that.
Yeah. Honestly, it's an opioid oasis, if you ask me.
It's better. It's better than ever. Mm-hmm. 3 of my friends have overdosed. That's how much it's crisis. The hell are you talking about?
I'm with you,
folks.
Oh my God, it ain't no fucking crisis.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, now I got on my lap. See, the other thing is, I like being able to pull up pictures of arugula or a woman's titties.
Well, that's what here's what the setup's going to be. If we do it at Adam's place, I'll bring the board can go live over there, right? Mm-hmm. So we'll bring the board. There's 3 spots for the mics, but then there's 3 spots for. I have an iPad.
I'll get an iPad.
Get an iPad, and then Adam, if you want to get an iPad, or you can just use your phone. And then longer XLR to like fucking whatever the headphone thing is. And we have individual soundboards that we can set up on the table. Because that's the next thing is individual soundboards. And then whatever that fucking camera setup Lewis has, where we'll just do like a round table thing, and then we can split the camera setup like this. And then,
or we just go back to fuck video, dude. Who cares?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of like the video.
Do you?
Yeah, it definitely adds if you want to do like a visual element. Maybe we could even have, you know what? And then you can have like a laptop set up for a share screen, and then you can add stuff to the feed. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Listen, I think maybe we should go back to we go back to our roots. We don't even have a soundboard. Just 3 of us. Maybe we're taking turns talking into a fucking a tape recorder.
And
we go lo-fi, dude.
Yeah,
we just we go all the way to
maybe
the back.
We should just all share an Instagram account or share a Facebook account, and it's like
I would like
that.
It's like
I would like that.
Frank and Tina's Instagram account, and we can be like boomer parents that have a joint Instagram account so that the husband doesn't cheat. I love that is the only reason to do that. That 100%. Is like there is fucking no every time you see that, it's like, oh, that okay, so she's a bitch.
She's a bitch. She's got a secret one with no profile picture.
Yeah,
he's gonna get caught because he doesn't understand technology. He's gonna make his penis picture his status one of these days.
He's not. He got caught because he accidentally printed out a screenshot of his hidden Facebook on the family printer. That's next to the oven for some reason. Somewhere next to the refrigerator is the family printer.
Wow, great pussy, babe.
Yeah,
he
nice.
Credited him out himself saying that.
I can't wait to give a sweet kiss to your delicious fucking coot or whatever, however they talk.
Yeah, cooter. That would be hilarious to say cooter while sexting.
Poontang pie.
Oh, I'm trying to have a slice of poontang pie. I want to put that whole poontang pie in my mouth.
Poontang pie needs to make a comeback.
You know what else would be funny? While you're sexting, to say prick. Like, oh yeah, suck my prick.
British people are sexting saying like willy and stuff.
I think they're saying knob, dude.
I've just texted with British girls, and they like understand that their language is fucking stupid. Like they're not saying fanny and that kind of shit.
I don't know, dude. I watched a porno where the guy said "suck my bollocks," and I just laughed. I couldn't even come. I just stopped. I was like, "This is the funniest thing of all time." Right. He's like, "Oh, you suck me bollocks." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
she was getting after it too. She was a nice bird.
I remember
some big fat English titties.
When I was a teenager, my friend Brian found some porn video with like an Italian chef, and the whole time he keeps going, "Please, oh please, please, please suck me, please."
Was it the god Rocco Siffredi?
I don't know. I mean,
no.
I don't
Rocco's
think so.
got a command of the English language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you even say that about Rocco.
Damn, now I'm just
the whole destroyer himself.
He's so passionate about what he does.
I'm pissed that I can't be Tailspin Blue. That's what I want.
You can be Tailspin Blue. I'm regular Blue.
Just get a plane.
Hat, get a Hawaiian shirt.
I get a sticker.
Oh yeah, so let's finish. I get the hammock. You guys get 2 little stools.
Do you remember when you guys were kids? Did you ever want to sleep in a hammock full time when you were an adult?
Of course,
that was a goal of mine.
Every fucking kid.
I think I did, and then I sat in one, and I was like, oh, I mean, this is fine, but
they're actually pretty uncomfortable.
I'm on BoatTrader.com looking at houseboats.
Maybe you'd be a houseboat guy.
Do you have any idea how fucking expensive houseboats are?
Really? Skip the divorce, go straight to the houseboat.
This is insane.
How much? How much is a houseboat?
$10 million.
What?
Yeah, 2020. So $350,000 for a 1994 houseboat.
That with dock fees and everything?
No, it's just for the fucking boat. Of course not. Yeah, you don't get a slip with that.
Wow.
And they're all in Kentucky. It's like, what the fuck? How do you have a houseboat in Kentucky?
Let's see. Now I want to see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. These are fucking expensive.
Yeah,
I don't see myself being a boat guy.
Yeah, I mean, for what a houseboat is. I mean, just relegating yourself to that level of trash. You know what I mean? They should cost $20.
Yes.
If like the thing is like it should be a houseboat is something you should buy from like an elderly Chinese guy in a gift shop, you know, and he's like, you can have a houseboat for $20, but you must live in it forever. And you're like,
yeah, living in it is the part where it should be cheap.
That sounds like a great deal.
Yeah.
And then a month later, you're like, nobody will fuck me in my houseboat.
I think people will fuck you once in your houseboat, but never more than that.
Yeah, you don't get any repeat customers.
Yeah, you could probably fuck a lot in a houseboat, but never anyone over the age of 23. Just a lot of like, you know.
No, I don't think age is the issue. I think it's respecting yourself and being how drunk you are.
Yeah.
I think you get plenty of drunk, like divorce. You know what? It's like high young, and then it dips, but then it comes back up, and you have a lot of like divorcee, trashy bitches.
Yeah, like
this one is
last
swanky.
Bar
Look
at
at
the
this.
end of the night, 46-year-old.
Look at this.
Oh
one.
yeah,
teased out hair.
Absolutely.
Those bitches are fucking on houseboats.
100%.
This place is fucking swanky. And this
okay.
This one's not bad, dude. $200,000.
$200K in Rogers, Arkansas.
And how does this work? You get a mortgage? Do you have like a water mortgage or what?
Dude, I'm not trying to live on a boat. This shit looks fucking stupid.
It does look stupid, but imagine me, just like an anchor forearm tattoo.
That's good. You need that.
A big cigar. Well, what's up, boys? You ready to do the podcast?
We have to go to your stupid houseboat every week.
My houseboat. I'm like, shit, the internet's not working again. I'm just like pulling some wire in from the water. Just where it hooks up. Yeah. It hooks up to the ocean or whatever.
That would be good.
An anchor that goes down.
Oh, it's an 86 though. Oh no, 2000.
Yeah.
What's 86 mean?
I get one of those little whistles. Let's start the show. Damn. I can't. Fuck. How do you make that noise? I guess they have a whistle. It's not just their hand.
I can't whistle at all.
You know what? I can whistle, but I can't right now for some reason.
I mean, I can do this. I can just go. But I can't. No, I've never been able to go.
This one's hard.
I can't. Or that.
Yeah, that's not hard. You just, you keep your fingers on your tongue.
I mean, I can do that. No, I can't.
I can't do it.
I got nothing. Wow, big show off over there.
Damn, I'm gonna pass out.
Very nice. Very fucking nice, mate.
Yeah, it's cool. The beard helps.
You think the beard helps?
You go, come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Go on,
get what? Helps. Yeah. Well, that's the Whistle Show for the.
That's gonna do it for us. Where'd you get? How about this? Every show from now on is us trying to learn how to whistle.
Or a different skill. We should
different skill.
We should all do a Rubik's Cube together on the next one.
I like it because I thought, wow, it can't get worse than whistling, but at least whistling is an audio.
I would love to do that to the fans. People are like, wow, finally there's video, and then just ruins the show because we're like, today we're learning origami. And then you just get fucking an hour of me being like, mine doesn't look like a frog. Why doesn't mine look like a frog?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Well,
all right, fellas.
R.I.P. everybody. Check out the shirts if you want. We got a new one up, and then I guess I'll just slowly release shirts until I kill myself.
Yes, sir. And please check out Stop Yourselves Your Problems. We had Tim Dillon on this week. Shouts out to everybody on Twitch. We raised $15K as a channel that went to a bunch of good causes, and it's every Friday, 6:00. Or you can go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/StobbyBaby, and we got all of them. We had Ian, we had Tim Dillon, and this Friday we have Bonnie McFarlane.
Where did you give the money? Where did it go?
It's a bunch of different We
did.
Black guys he went to Boston Black Market. He went to.
It's not Boston Market.
Yeah.
No, not that.
Panera Bread.
At first it was Minneapolis. This week I did a bunch of Louisville because of Breonna Taylor, David McAtee. Or McCaddy, I don't know if you say his name, but the guy that got killed by the cops during the protests.
They're disbanding the police in Minneapolis.
Yeah,
that's pretty tight.
And so and then what happens? They just replace him with like private military contractors that are even
it's gonna be Blackwater,
even further shielded by the fucking law.
Perhaps, or perhaps it could work out and be nice. You know, you gotta be so negative, Nick. You know, we can hope. Maybe it'll be a bunch of like.
You should always be negative.
It's great.
I think it'll be a lot of cute people. Maybe they don't kill homeless guys.
Look, listen, when has anything in your life ever gotten better?
No.
My life is better. What are you talking about? It's better right now than it was,
Yeah, but everything in general always gets
No, it's not. Your balls are bleeding. Your soundboard doesn't
Not
work.
anymore. Not that I got the fucking lawnmower 3.0.
I know, but it's still going to take a while.
What's the noise sound like? That's powerful noise.
It reminds
me.
It reminds me of these guys. How come you don't see those guys anymore? That are
I don't know.
I had throat cancer and it was just my problem and now it's everybody's problem. Now I gotta make everybody uncomfortable. Yeah.
I used to think it was hot.
All right.
That's gonna do it, folks.
Let's
see you next time.
Let's stop the show.